Hello, it is I are smart. So anyway, probably know I've been very adamant about the whole no Christmas until after Thanksgiving thing. I say this every year, and I still do promote this. So, I'm a bit upset about the fact that Lego decided, Lego and Star Wars and Disney and all of them together decided, you know what? We're going to release the Lego Holiday Special on November 17th for some reason on Disney Plus. By the way, Disney Plus isn't working. I wanted to put this on the background like I always do, but it's not working for some reason, but whatever. Anyway, it works on my phone, so look at that. Look at that. Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. Yeah, good stuff. Am I right? So yeah, I don't know. It came out yesterday. I watched it, and I guess it was pretty great. So this is like my review thing of it. And I know a lot of you are gonna be like, "What the crap? Hire Smart is promoting something holiday related before Thanksgiving. What is this?" And yes, I'm very mad about it. I really am very upset that they released this before Thanksgiving. I kind of have to give them some leeway because actually I can't even it's a streaming service. They could have just waited. There's no reason they had to release this so early. I mean, they've been working on it for months. I get that, but they could have just waited another, I don't know, couple weeks. Why not release it on the 30th, 2 weeks from now, or on December 1st? That would make sense. 2 weeks from when it was supposed to come out. I don't know. I mean, sooner is better because I gotta say, it was really enjoyable. I gotta say, it was a good time. I liked it as a thing. But I just don't like that they came out early. That's my only problem. Anyway, I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to talk about it and give my thoughts on it, because I thought it was fun. And I think you should watch it. Even if you're not a big Lego Star Wars fan, I think you will still enjoy it. But yeah, basic premise, this isn't a spoiler. This is stuff you're going to get from the trailer. Basic premise is that Rey is going to start traveling through time. It takes place after Episode 9, and Rey is like, I want to go travel through time now on Life Day. And everyone's celebrating Life Day, but I'm going to go travel through time? Yeah, the premise is a bit weird, but it was still pretty fun. I really like the Lego animations. I think it's the same one they do for all the Lego animations they do. They had a lot of the same voice actors. And, especially for Palpatine. I love their Palpatine voice actor. He's so good. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if you know what I mean, but it's so good. It's very reminiscent of the comedy is very reminiscent of the Robot Chicken. If you've seen any of those, the Robot Chicken Star Wars. It's like that, just, I don't know, a little more appropriate, I guess. I don't know. Robot Chicken's a bit more, it's on Adult Swim, so there you go. That pretty much says it all. Yeah, I don't know, I just really like this movie. The premise is good. Without getting too much, there's not really much to spoil. Am I really going to spoil you anything? There isn't much plot there. It's not canon anyway, so there's nothing I'm going to spoil. This is talking about Mandalorian spoilers. This is just a fun Christmas movie? I don't even know if you can call it a Christmas movie. It's holiday themed, but it's technically in Star Wars and it's based off Life Day. And I haven't even addressed the original holiday special, which this is based off of. It takes place on Kashyyyk, and Chewbacca's family shows up in Lego form. Yes, the Chewbacca's family from the original holiday special back in 1978. And also it was released on the same date, which I think is mainly why they released it in November, because on November 17, 1978 is when the original holiday special came out, so they wanted to do that, and they call it Life Day, and it's just gone. It's not going to do anything. I don't know what's wrong with you. But anyway, yeah, so the original holiday special, if you don't know about it, it's garbage. Don't watch it. Don't even look it up. It's just painful to watch. I watched the whole thing, and I regret it. It's a mess. It's really bad. Basically, Chewbacca's family gets together for Life Day, and it's mostly just Wookiees growling at each other for an hour. So don't watch it. It's even worse than that. It's somehow worse than what I described, but whatever. Getting back to it, they somehow made a holiday special that's better than that. Also, it's in Lego, so that's fun. But yeah, I gotta say it was pretty neat, They did a lot of film grain. I don't know if you can really tell, but the characters look like the minifigures, usually minifigures have smooth hands. If you look at an actual Lego minifigure, they look pretty smooth. Then they give them textured arms and faces and stuff. And it just looks weird. I don't know. But whatever. That's a minor complaint I have. I did notice, however, that the movie ties into this year's Advent calendar. I've already gotten this year's Lego Star Wars Advent calendar, which again is seriously, Smart is buying Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving. Yes, because I needed to get this before it got sold out, because these things sell out pretty fast. So I had to get it before it sold out. So yes, I know that kind of, goes against everything I believe, but gosh dang it, I needed to get this, alright? So anyway, look at this thing, alright? I noticed that this is not really a spoiler, you can see this in the trailer. This background here of like this thing, this is the Jedi Temple that they go to that Rey goes to in the holiday special. Also, Rey is in this, and Poe is in this. Poe wears this same outfit. See that? He wears that exact same outfit in the holiday special. And then Rey flies in the X-Wing. There's the TIE fighters that fly around. There's the Mandalorian ship, because like also what you saw in the trailer, Mando's in it for a scene. You have like a stormtrooper, a Porg. The Porgs were in a lot. You have this snow Gonk droid that was actually in it. You got the Tauntaun for the Hoth scene. You have Dio with a Santa hat that was also in it. If you look on the back, when you open this up, it has the Millennium Falcon. And it's all in string lights. That was in the movie. They're all in Kashyyyk, and it's all snowy. That happens at the movie. Yeah, like all these other things, and they all just like callbacks to the movie, and it's crazy. And also at the very end of it, Darth Vader gets into his Christmas sweater, which I cannot wait to get this minifigure when I open this up. That's probably going to be the last one, but I digress. Anyway, I gotta say it was really fun. The whole time travel thing was pretty weird. Basically, the subplot is that Rey is trying to learn how to train Finn, because I guess this movie now confirmed that Finn is Force sensitive, and that's what they were trying to tell us in 9, even though they had no idea what they're doing. Whatever. So Finn is Force sensitive. Rey's trying to train him. She realizes, well, crud, I'm not a good teacher. So she figures she's going to go to a temple on Life Day, and everyone else is like, hey, we're having a Life Day party. Where are you going? And she's like, oh, I'll be back. Don't worry about it. So she goes there with BB-8, finds a magical crystal that allows her to travel through time. So basically, she goes back in time and checks out like all the other Jedi Masters and how they train stuff. Unfortunately, she bumps into Palpatine and Vader, and Palpatine's like, I want that. Vader, go get it for me. Also, there's this whole funny subplot about, not really subplot, but this bit, where Vader gets Palpatine a Galaxy's Best Emperor mug, and he's like, I'm the galaxy's only emperor, idiots, why would you give me this? And Vader's like, oh, sorry. It's funny. There's a lot of good jokes in this. I can't even get into all of them. There's a joke where there's 3 Obi-Wans from, like, different movies, and they all say hello there at the same time, and it's voiced by the same Obi-Wan that does the Clone Wars of James Arnold Taylor. He did the Clone Wars voice of Obi-Wan. It's so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then, yeah, Rey goes, like, over and over, and then she keeps meeting all these characters, and then now Vader's on her trail, trying to get it, and now they have to fight for it as they travel through time, and they just collect all these characters along the way. They get in this whole big battle and stuff, and it's crazy. And then Palpatine goes and meets shirtless Kylo Ren, and it's hilarious. Kylo Ren's just like posing around, he's got his shirt off, and it's like that one scene in episode 8. And then Palpatine's like, dude, can you put a shirt on? And it's hilarious. I love this. It's so hilarious. I love this movie. There's a scene where there's like old Han Solo and young Han Solo, and Greedo shows up, and they're both like, and young Han Solo goes to old Han Solo, he's like, hey, you want to shoot first or should I? And then they both shoot Greedo, and it's hilarious. It's so good. There's so many jokes in this. There's like half of a Darth Maul running around. Got like all these different troops, and they're like, oh my god, it's so fun. I gotta say, it was just a really fun adventure. You know, it's Star Wars, Lego. It just works together so well, and it makes this really good movie. It's got a runtime of about 40 minutes, so it's not too long, but it's just one of those things. It's like, I could definitely see myself rewatching this every year. You know, there are a lot of those Christmas movies you have to rewatch every single year. It's kind of tiring. I think I could watch this for a couple years and still not get bored of it, because it's just fun. It was enjoyable to watch, and I think you can enjoy it if you're like any kind of Star Wars fan. You don't have to be a specifically Lego fan, even if you're not big into Legos, which would be weird if you're not. But anyway, I think you'll like this. It's worth it. I wish I could show it to you on the TV, but the TV is broken. I think the TV is broken. Disney Plus is down at the moment for some reason, but whatever. I'm sure they'll fix it in an hour when I'm not recording, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. My thoughts were all over the place in this video. I hope it was somehow concise, or like you can make sense of it in some way. More likely, you probably won't be able to, but anyway, yeah. That's the Wednesday upload. A bit lazier. School got closed again. Yeah, that's great. So I'm at home again. Just got out of quarantine, back in it again. It's cool stuff. It's wild. Anyway, so yeah, that was it, everyone. Final thoughts. Watch the holiday special. It's great. It's a million times better than the original holiday special, but that was a pretty low bar to cover. So, hey, that's all I gotta say. It was good times. Watch it if you haven't. And yeah, that'll be it for me. See you all on Sunday. Bye.